decision. A lot of this could have been remedied a long time ago. We're in this deep because we had attorneys for approximately 14 years. I begged and pleaded with those attorneys to hear me, to look into some of the evidence that we had. I'm not saying that they refused to do so, but they did not do so. And at one point in time, we were able to obtain other attorneys. My brother told me, he says, Chuck, these guys aren't doing nothing for me. He says, if I'm going to die, it's not going to be with these guys. So I guess we cheated. We got new attorneys. And a lot of people don't know that. They think these are the same attorneys, and now we finally found something. These are not the same attorneys. These are attorneys that care. These are attorneys that have done their jobs. These are attorneys that makes people want to be attorneys. They went out, found all the stuff that we needed. Kevin was convicted on paper. There was never any physical evidence. And they went out there and found those documents. And those documents are police documents. These are not documents that we fabricated or manufactured or found somewhere or stuck. These are actual police documents, and their documents say that Kevin Keith is innocent.
Tell us about the shoes. What are these shoes you have?
These shoes are symbolic of me. This is what I have left from that courtroom. These are the shoes that Kevin wore. These are the shoes of an innocent man. I've held onto these for years because I want to give those back to him. I know he doesn't want to put them on, but I know I'd like to be able to hand them back to him. You know,
is the ultimate goal here clemency,
pardon? And people have asked me, how Kevin's doing. I says, well, when you're innocent, you don't have to lay there and continue to relive the crime. Most criminals have to go in and relive their crime, and they know that they're guilty. This is something that he has not had to do, so his spirits are high. He's still jovial. He can't believe that we're at this point, but I guess we cheated. We switched attorneys.
What do you think about a moratorium on the death penalty in Ohio? Do you think that that's something lawmakers should consider?
After hearing other people's stories, sometimes when tragedy hits, you think it's just your story, and you're so overwhelmed by your story, you don't get a chance to hear others. So coming this far to find other people that have been down this road, to hear some of their stories, I know there's all kinds of stuff out there. And I think as professional people, to show that you're a professional manner and do the jobs that you're supposed to do, all this stuff should be always looked at with a critical eye. And that's what makes you a professional. If that's not the case, I can defend somebody.
This is literally life or death. Has this been frustrating to reach this point? I mean, we're talking about September 15th here.
Exactly, and everybody talks about the date and everything, but they don't look at the time, how we got into it this deep. The attorneys not doing what they're supposed to do. The prosecution coming out with misleading information, false information, making up ghost witnesses, people that don't exist, destroying public records. These are public records. And I know if Kevin Keith's name was on those public records, they would have been shown in court. Had that woman, Amy Gimmett, been an actual witness, she would have been there on that stand testifying. These are professional people. They would have not allowed something like this to happen. They would have had Kevin Keith hook, line, and sinker. And now they're all running around talking about no comment, no comment, no comment. Well, there's an old adage to that. Ask me no questions, I tell you no lies.
You're here today. What do you do every day between now and September 15th, or every day until the governor?
This is the same thing I've been doing. I've been telling people. As you can see, my supporters, they're not here because they like Charles Keith or they know Kevin Keith. They're not here for that reason. They're here based on the facts, looking at things. A man such as Jim Petro, looking at these facts. These people, this is their jobs, and this is what they're doing. As you guys are reporters, you try to go back and report as close as you can the information to the public. But giving misleading information, it allows you to give misleading information. And you're the ones that have to put your names on that. So there's a certain amount of pride, there's a certain amount of professionalism. So, you have to take that within your heart. So when you're delivering something to the people, it's supposed to be factual.
Good. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your time. Thank you.